Hi everyone, we're going to find the Taylor series expansion for f of x equals cosine of x, where at a equals pi over 4. So we're going to go ahead and evaluate the first part, f of pi over 4, and we know that that equals square root of 2 over 2. And then we take the first derivative, we get negative sine of x, and when you evaluate that at pi over 4, you get equals negative square root of 2 over 2. And then we take the second derivative, and that just equals negative cosine of x. So the second derivative at pi over 4 is just going to be negative square root of 2 over 2. And we do the third derivative of x. So that should be sine of x. So when you evaluate it at pi over 4, you're going to get square root of 2 over 2. And then finally, let's do our fourth derivative. And you get cosine of x, and then we start repeating here. So when you evaluate it, we're right back to here, and we get square root of 2 over 2. And then we're just going to expand using the Taylor series expansion formula, which is the sum k equals 0 to infinity of f of k, the derivative at a, over k factorial times x minus a to the k power. All right? This goes on indefinitely, so we're going to write it out. So we get cosine of x equals f of pi over 4 plus the derivative at pi over 4 times x minus pi over 4, okay, plus the second derivative at pi over 4 times x minus pi over 4 squared over 2 factorial plus the third derivative at pi over 4 times x minus pi over 4 cubed. See, everything matches up, over 3 factorial plus the fourth derivative at pi over 4 times x minus pi over 4 to the fourth power over 4 factorial, and this and so forth. All right, then all you do is substitution, and what we're going to get is we get cosine of x equals the square root of 2 over 2. That's this one. Okay, minus, this is the negative square root of 2 over 2 times x minus pi over 4. All right, and then the next one's going to be minus again, but since this is 2, and this is a square root of 2 over 2, this will end up being square root of 2 over 4. And then you just copy x minus pi over 4 squared. And then we have plus the square root of 2 over 2. So this is the square root of 2 over 2, this part. But then you have to multiply 2 times 6. So that's going to be square root of 2 over 12. And it's going to be x minus pi over 4 cubed. And then we have another plus 2. This is square root of 2 over 2, and this is 24. So that's going to be square root of 2 over 2 times 1 over 24. So that's going to be square root of 2 over 48 times x minus pi over 4 to the fourth power, and so forth, and so on. And this is for all of x. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.